Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa, and on this channel we read, discuss, and obsess over books together. And today I just want to do a really quick intro to this video because I'm dying to read this book, or should I say reread, because I have read this book before. If you are subscribed to my channel, you might have seen that about a month ago, I think, I posted a reread of ACOTAR, and today I'm going to keep on going and read A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm super excited for this. This is my favorite book in the ACOTAR series, for obvious reasons, and I do have the dramatized audiobooks on my phone as well, right here, part 1 and 2, if you can see that. Now, part 1 literally is due back at the library like tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I'm gonna try and get through this first 8-hour chunk because the second part only expires next week, like in 9 days, so I have a bit more time, but this first chunk expires very, very soon. So I'm gonna try to get through it because I wanted to listen to it because I've seen the TikToks and heard the voiceovers and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out where in the book that first part goes up until. I'm probably guessing till around like chapter 32 probably, because it's about halfway through the book, but I'm super excited. It should only take me about 3 to 4 hours because I usually listen on 2 to 3 times speed depending on the book. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get started, but I just wanted to really quickly introduce you guys to today's video and say hello before we start. Okay, annotation supplies. And I want this bad boy. This doesn't have everything, but I guess I'll take this one. Okay, cool. I'm ready to annotate. Let's go. So, oh yeah, disclaimer. This is going to be a spoiler reading vlog. I can't really not spoil when doing this because it's impossible. It's literally impossible. This is the second book to the ACOTAR series, so if you haven't read the first book. Honestly, I think the last one I said if you haven't read any of it, then you probably shouldn't listen to this because I'm gonna be annotating, talking about stuff that like I don't remember where in the books it took place, so you've been warned. But let's start though. I'm excited. This is more for me anyway. Just got to the part where Rhysand comes to save Vera from this wedding, and it's her first like week at the night court, and I'm excited to keep reading and see what kind of tension starts to build because I don't really remember that whole beginning part of them. I just remember them being like ride or die, so I'm excited. But I also forgot like how quick these books go. Like I've only been reading for what feels like half an hour or something, and I'm already on like 50 pages, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe all my books just feel like they're going very fast recently. I don't know. Also, the audiobook is so much fun. The Hey Farah Darling thing is fun. guys, so I've actually made quite a dent into this book. I'm like this much into it. I'm on page 160, so I just kind of passed like where part 2 starts, called The House of Wind. So Feyre has just been introduced to the entire house and I guess the Court of Nightmares, and this is literally why it's my favorite book, is because the found family in this book is just so good, and I'm so excited. Obviously the banter is also really good between Rhys and Feyre right now because she still kind of hates him, and I'm pretty sure at this point he knows that they are mates but she doesn't know. So it's funny to see how he's just like kind of waiting to see when she realized it on her own, whereas like Lucian was just like, Elaine, you are my mate, you must love me. He gave her no time. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I've been annotating a whole bunch. I feel like you can't see anything. It literally looks like I haven't done anything, but I have. The annotations are just really light, and yeah, so I'm gonna keep on reading, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm like 25% through the book, so making good progress. Look guys, it is like weeks and weeks and weeks later and I'm coming back to read this. I got to about like a quarter through, like 162 pages, and the reason that I didn't continue is because the audiobook expired and I had to place it on hold again and wait for it. So that's what happened there. So I'm going to continue. I have been annotating along the way and I've really been just like enjoying my time, so it's gonna be like a slow Sunday today. So I'm gonna try and put a dent in this little A, rereading vlog, and B, annotating one of my favorite stories and getting to listen to the audiobook because it's just chef's kiss. So yeah, I'm back. Hello, and let's just get into it. I'm so excited. All right guys, I'm on chapter 33, so basically I'm halfway through the book and I've been enjoying this audiobook so much. First of all, the audiobook is amazing. I've gotten used to kind of like the characters' voices. I do think the voice for Cassian is kind of weird, but I love Rhys's voice. I don't mind Feyre's voice, and it's just been really fun reading it, like listening to it. And then annotating has also been fun. I've literally highlighted so many instances of Rhys giving that vibe of like touch her and I'll kill you, so that has been a lot of fun. And yeah, so I'm hoping to actually finish this tonight and I'm gonna bring you guys along. I have like 315-ish pages left and I'm just honestly really excited. Like I'm just excited. I'm on chapter 33 and to me that just, I like numbers that repeat, so to me that is giving good vibes. I just got to the part where basically they are talking to, I think it's the summer court, and kind of like, okay, the court of dreams is talking to the summer court and trying to basically like come to an agreement, and also so that Feyre can steal the Book of Breathings, I think. So yeah, I haven't read this in a long time, and I honestly, fantasy words kind of just like, phew. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Feyre and Rhys are actually not a couple yet. I didn't really realize that like it's not until the very end of this book, or like a lot through this book, that they actually become a couple. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep going, and yeah, time to listen to the audiobook. I literally have, how many days left? 1 day left for this audiobook. It is due tomorrow. Yeah, so I better finish this. One thing about annotating is that you do end up like creasing your book a lot more. I'm kind of sad, but it's not too bad.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no, Used to be each other's best friends, yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine, yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through. Though you still deserve better, you stick with me, cause everything I see still reminds me of you.
Okay, so I'm on chapter 45, page 440, and I'm starting to get to like the romance part of Reese and Farah, and I remember like, sorry, I'm like literally starting to cry. I remember like why I loved them so much. I feel so silly like crying over fictional characters, but it's fine. Reading it again is like, I'm realizing just like how broken both of them felt, and how like they found comfort in each other and like opened, like they didn't hide away from conversation, except for that one time when like Reese was ignoring her for a day or whatever. He was also busy, but like they talk about hard things, and even Farah just said like, oh, we're going to dangerous territory, but then she's like, actually no, it's just honesty, like I've never had that with someone before. Just like being yourself. And it reminds me of like that quote in Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo where she says like, people think that intimacy is sex, but it's being able to be like your most true self, and like standing in front of someone and saying like, this is me, like this is who I am, this is the truth of me, and them like being like, you're safe, like you're safe with me. And I feel like that's just like what these two encompass so much. Like they make each other feel safe. Even the internal dialogue that Farah's having, where she's thinking about and talking about like how just like everything that Reese has gone through in the past 50 years, and how she's trying to be sensitive to that and like not be upset with him when he reacts a certain way, and more she's trying to think like, oh, what if it's because he's uncomfortable because of like his trauma, or if it's because of this. Like she's just like I just love these two so much. And even the friendship, like I'm obsessed. I love it. Yeah, I'm like 70% through the book, so I'm gonna keep on going because I just know this last 30% is just wild. I honestly, like, I can't 100% remember what happens, but I know that it's a lot of emotions, so I'm gonna keep reading. But yeah, I just read the like scene where the starfall is happening, and they're kind of just like opening up, and Reese admits his like two thoughts to her. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I can't wait to hear that one chat. Oh. Not me being like, oh, I love them, they don't run away, they talk about things, and then a few scenes later Farah literally runs away to the cottage. Yeah, but I didn't really register that happens in this, so oopsie. But that being said, I am about to read the infamous paint and cottage scene, and I'm really excited because it's one of my favorite scenes in the entire series. So yeah, let's audiobook that right now for sure. Hi baby. Hi. Hanging out with mama. Hanging out with mama. Oh, she's okay, y'all. I have literally like 40 pages left in this, I think. I'm on page 583 out of 624. So I know that a bunch of stuff is about to happen. I know what's gonna happen, and I know that I'm gonna cry. I just know. So let's do it, guys. Let's cry together. Where's my phone? So I can listen to the last half hour of this audiobook and just sob uncontrollably. Okay. I only cried like once or twice reading this book, so I feel like that's pretty good. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This was 5 stars, obviously. 6 stars. One of my favorite books to date. One of my favorite fantasy books to date. Like, I can't explain how much I love this series. And I get emotional over it. I don't know why. I feel like this series is just like home for me, and like the whole Massiverse is home for me because I love the Throne of Glass series as well, which I'm in the middle of. But this book specifically, just like the growth that Feyre goes through and the family that she finds and just like the pure happiness that she finds makes me happy. And yeah, I just really like this. I don't know when I'm gonna read ACOWAR. Probably soon, like within the next like 2 months probably. But I just like I knew that I had to do this and do my annotations and all of that. And you know, one day I might go in and add more annotations, but for now I really like just like highlighting my favorite things and adding my little comments here and there. And yeah, I'm just so happy that I reread this. And I don't know, I can't say anything. Like, I don't know what to say about this book. Even when I was reading the ending, knowing what's happening, like I already know what was gonna happen, but the writing is just that good that it just keeps you like so intrigued the whole time. And I was just like, I was obsessed. Like I was reading and I'm like, oh my god, okay, I know what's gonna happen, but like I have to read it. And the way it's written is just like, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, I'm guessing that you've read ACOMAF if you're reading or if you're watching this video. So comment down below what your thoughts were on it. I love talking about books in the comments, and specifically books that I love, so we can definitely talk about it. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I just love you guys so much. I love books, I love you guys, I love YouTube, I love booktube, I love this community, and I'm so glad that I joined it because this was one of the first kind of like series and fantasy books that I just like super fell in love with. And yeah, I'm just so glad to be here. That's all I can really say. Anyway, love you guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
I think I'm going to die from it.